Well, today we're here. We've been talking about the importance, and as I've talked to citizens around the city, the importance of attracting and retaining jobs, the importance of increasing our wage throughout the city, and that is one of the single most important things that people are concerned about as I've traveled the city and talked to people. And we're also going to talk about an important issue that could impact the three things that we've talked about: the need to have an entrepreneurial environment, attracting 1,000 entrepreneurs, the desire to have an efficient, effective government that is accountable and transparent, and then also the quality of life for everyone, $100 million in new projects throughout the city that will improve our quality of life and increase our tax base and those types of things. And today we have an important issue with 12,000 vacant homes and the impact it can be on our neighborhoods and our community with a potential of over $400 million worth of cost to Fort Wayne, and an issue that we clearly need to address. So I've asked John McGauley, who is very well versed in this and is also part of my team as we run for mayor, to address some of these issues. And John, I'd like to turn over to you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm John McGauley, and I have the privilege these days of serving as Allen County Recorder. And we get calls in the Recorder's office every day from concerned neighbors, property owners in Fort Wayne neighborhoods, wanting to find out who owns or who is responsible for a vacant or foreclosed home in their neighborhood, because these homes are having a negative impact, and in many cases the owners are gone. The banks aren't communicating. They have so many foreclosed homes to deal with, the banks just don't even take phone calls anymore. And this is a far bigger issue than people just trying to find out what's going on in their neighborhoods. Foreclosure is in so many ways like a natural disaster that nobody saw coming, nobody had the chance to take cover from, and when the storm passes, they don't even know who to talk to start picking up the pieces. It's not just a business deal that's gone bad when we talk about residential foreclosure. This corrodes and destabilizes neighborhoods in very real ways. We're talking about loss of tax revenue to the community. We're talking about unpaid homeowners association fees, weeds, damage to homes, even scrapping of homes by scrap hunters. They gut these homes and essentially destroy them in real ways. Surrounding properties start to lose their value, and before long, some of our best neighborhoods in Fort Wayne have become destabilized and not the places that people wanted them to be. This isn't an isolated problem. It's a national crisis, and this is happening in every part of Fort Wayne, north, south, east, and west. And a lot of experts, believe it or not, believe that the foreclosure crisis hasn't even peaked yet. Fort Wayne neighborhoods have time after time shown that they are willing to do the heavy lifting to solve some major problems in this community, some of the biggest problems we've ever faced. And what they need is the kind of help that we're talking about here today to really plug into the foreclosure issue and do something about it.
So one of the key issues that a city does is use the existing resources that it has to protect the property rights of its citizens. And property rights is one of the foundational things that we have in America. So when you have a problem of this magnitude, then what you want to do is talk about what are the potential things that we could do to protect those property rights. Well, one thing that we can do is to be proactive in our partnership with 501c3 organizations and other existing organizations to prevent foreclosures, to help people with financial counseling and to manage the process of being able to keep their home. Another thing we can do is make the citizens aware of who owns the property that's been foreclosed on, and also give them access to be able to report things that are not correct, things that are a problem, and make sure that we have a clear inventory of the people that are not taking care of the foreclosed home that own it. And then I think a third thing we can do is to make sure that we have addressing the existing problems through empowerment, making sure that we're being proactive in code enforcement and some other things to make sure that these properties are being maintained and being taken care of. And there's some other ideas along those lines that we can use. And again, this is using the existing resources that we have within this city to address these issues and help stem the tide of the problem, and then eventually address the issues that we have within our neighborhoods. With that, what we'll do is probably break up and have individual questions as you have. have them or have a desire to do that. Thank you.